pangalan, then namili yung chairman namin, nag-come out siya sa Cowboy. Then yung grill naman, kaya naman nailagay yan, kasi pag sinabi yung Cowboy, parang jeans lang siya, brand ng pantalon or something lang. So, nilagyan ng Cowboy Grill. Nag-start yung Cowboy Grill restaurant.
Yung palang history. Follow up ko lang po kasi last time po nagkaroon kayo ng sports event, Cowboy Grill Run. I think it was also to commemorate some milestone back then. For your silver year next year, balak niyo po ba ulit magkaroon ng similar running event?
Okay.
Para ma-follow up yung yung first time.
Okay. Actually, ma'am, the major focus of the brand of Cowboy Grill is to become a restaurant. We're not just a typical bar, kilala sa live performances. Of course, this year we would like to launch yung mga meals namin, like pizza, rice meals, crispy pata, and others, for the preparation of a Cowboy restaurant by next year. Okay, as you can see, yung tabletop namin, we change it from black into a beige color so that yung maging appeal ng ambience ng tindahan namin is talaga maging restaurant. We're not just pulling out the typical Cowboy, but of course, if we want it to become a restaurant, we need to first operate a daytime operation. And then, of course, it would be a family-oriented. And then, of course, as you can see, yung iniinom natin, it's sponsored by Del Monte. We're doing tie-up with the juices, not the soft drinks. So, of course, right now, marami ng tao na health conscious, no? Especially millennials, and of course, yung crowd natin. So, nag-start na po tayo from the food, unti-unti, hanggang by next year, we're fully pledged to become a restaurant and bar. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us step by step how long and what are the steps that will go into this transition?
Okay, that's a nice question, Madam. No? At first, before namin gawin yon na maging restaurant talaga, we need to make some strong brand guidelines about Cowboy Grill. After more than 2 decades, we need to have a brand guidelines to become a restaurant and bar. We cannot do that ng ganito lang, ganito lang, ganito lang. We need to put some system. Yes, from the whole, from brand guidelines, where the logo placement, color palette, ambience, look and feel of your restaurant, food, services, tabletops and chairs, lahat po yan. So we cannot do that in a one click. We have process. So this second quarter, yun po ang ginagawa na namin. We do the brand study to introduce Cowboy Grill restaurant next year. So actually, by etong logo namin, medyo magtitweak lang ng konti, but still, andyan yung color palette and the font style para lang maging restaurant, appealing. I hope na nasagot ko.
Do it without closing down and reopening?
Yes. We were not sacrificing the operation to do the rebranding. Most of as you can see, even Jollibee, McDonald's, yung mga kilalang mga global brands, yung mga facade nila, stores nila, interiors nila, unti-unti nagbabago. We need to adapt kung ano yung trend ngayon. Kaya kami tumagal ng 24 years sa industry. Yung lahat ng mga kasabayan namin, wala na sila, nagsubukan ng mga bago, pero after 5 years, 10 years, wala na. But again, Cowboy Grill, still, nandito kami nakatayo, another 24 more years. So we're looking for 48 years.
Okay lang po.
Thank you.
Hi, I am
Yung mga
Trixie
invited
from
po.
Pinoy
May
Students
tinatanong po kasi nila ano daw pong comment.
So, Cowboy Grill kasi diba, in a way you mentioned na medyo mas aggressive yung marketing campaign nyo nga kasi gusto nyo solidify na diba, restaurant quality yung dishes na like, you also do catering. Diba? So, may mga naisip ba kayo like celebrity endorsers or something?
Okay. For endorser, we have plans. But of course, I think for next year na
Kasi
yun,
meron po-
by launching the restaurant.
Dalawa na talaga.
Kung sino yung nasa lineup,
Inaano.
hindi pa namin napag-usapan kung sino. But again, we're looking for someone that's family-oriented. That's it.
Sige. Tunay po kami.
So, ayan, I heard na meron sa 31 na street party. Can you
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
us more about
So I will pass the microphone to our entertainment manager, Sir Vanny, so that he can discuss the details of our street party.
Good afternoon. Sa May 31, meron kaming street party dito sa site ng Malate. Dito yung street ng Mother Ignacia. Ipo-close namin yung street dito sa corner na to hanggang doon sa dulo. Ang mag-perform sa amin si X-Battalion, Moy Palaboy. Tapos lalagyan namin ng mga DJs, hype man, ledge dancer para ma-cater namin yung mga market namin na mga bagong market namin ng millennials na malaki ang porsyento sa namin sa demographic namin.
Curious lang ako, bakit napili niyo sila Moy Palaboy at saka si X-Battalion?
Ang X-Battalion kasi ngayon ang pinaka-in na banda ngayon pagdating sa mga millennials. Kahit sa party mo talaga dito sa sa Pilipinas, maririnig mo yung kanta nila. Even yung mga bata, maririnig mo yung mga kanta ng X-Battalion. At saka kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, medyo yung new market namin na millennials, so open na rin kami doon.
So you mentioned na yun nga, market nyo ay millennials. Do you plan to bring in like other bands in the future like Four of Spades, hit din nyo?
Oo, actually naka-line up na po yan.
Four of Spades,
Opo,
naka-line up na sa
naka-line up na
inyo.
po. Shanty Dog.
Shanty Dog. Okay. So, ayan pala. Ayan, I have a question for the four of you. Sa lahat, dyan sa 24 dishes na yan, ano yung favorite nyo and why? Yung individual question.
Ako yung crispy pata. Crispy pata ang masarap para sa akin.
For me, the sizzling bulalo. Because when my brother used to visit me here, Kuya, why don't you create other dish aside from sinigang or nilaga? Can we make it sizzling? Then, doon pumasok sa akin. And my first R&D to try is my family. Pag sinabi ang okay na, kanya ng timpla, then we'll do it. That's why we launched that sizzling caldereta bulalo.
Ako yung itong nachos. Kasi mahilig ako sa Mexican food. So, nachos and yung bumalugi.
Ako marami. So number one for appetizer, it's pizza. The Manila pizza, kami lang ang meron yan. Nakapag-serve tayo ng Manila pizza. Patingin natin sila lahat bakit yun yung napili ko. Kasi walang ganun sa iba. Okay? So I need to put in your mind na when you go to Cowboy Grill and then you want to eat pizza, Manila pizza ang aking order. Or the Cowboy, especially pizza. Dalawa yan. Okay? So, yun po.
Thank you.
Can you share more about the promo of the anniversary 24-24? The qualifier is you have to buy the Cowboy cocktail, which is the Bilao. Yan ba yan?
Now, Cowboy cocktail is the Tropang Cagayan. It's 3 liters power.
Okay.
Yeah, then kami lang, yung FNB lang namin talaga yung...
Prepare.
Yes.
Then, meron ba limitation for the orders ng 24? If we were order the 24 at 24, bibigay ninyo or meron lang? 1:1?
1:1. The Cowboy Grill cocktail, we have 5 different flavors. So, if you buy one, you can avail one from the 24 meals. If you buy 5, then you can avail the 5 dishes at 24 pesos. Anyone else? Anyone else to ask? Sir? Yes. Okay.
And hi, my name is Lorenzo from Manila Life. My question is, in terms of milestones, kasi it's your 24th year anniversary, do you have certain targets, like are you aiming for a number of stores, or are you opening a new flagship store for your brand?
Hopefully, we are opening a store in North area in Angeles soon. Naghahanap na kami ng venue roll para makapag-open kami ng Cowboy Grill Restaurant with one more.
And that would be your pang-ilang branch na po siya?
Pang-lima na siya, the big brand.
And this is also something like a prelude for your 25th anniversary, kasi next year it's something like your silver anniversary. So definitely mas bong kayo next year, pero parang inimpisahan niyo with this one. Is that correct?
Yes. Actually, this year, ngayon lang namin talaga nilaunch yung mga pagkain namin. Kasi ang connotation with Cowboy Grill, pag gusto kong gumimik, mag-Cowboy Grill ako. Kasi I want listen sa mga banda nila and all. Pero hindi ka pumunta sa Cowboy Grill para kumain. Am I right? So you're going to Cowboy Grill because you want to gimmick and then drink some beer or cocktail. But of course, this year we wanted to be top of mind na Cowboy Grill ang masarap magkain dito. And then pwede na rin mag-inom. So, ang peg niya is all-in-one. Okay.
My last question would be, kasi since Cowboy Grill is you have performances, of course, meron ba doon talagang sumikat din with your help? So, are you also openly invite to them, or are you expecting them to attend one of your events? Like, I believe diba sila, the Mocha Girls, are used to perform. Moy Moy Palaboy, I think Black 9 yata rin yata. Any plans that you might invite them or have them participate in that?
Of course, since nakilala rin naman sila sa Cowboy Grill, so kailangan din namin silang invite sa mga event namin. Pero depende pa rin yan siyempre, sa magiging usapan namin, di ba? Regarding sa TF, at the same time, yung availability ng time nila, yun ang ano dyan. Pero all naman, kahit yun naman, welcome sa amin tumugtog.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, I think we're... Thank you. Thank you.